You want to start by, can you clap?
Yeah, little slate.
Little slate.
All right, I'll just walk you through this matte painting shot real quick. So this is the plate that we shot. It's just the guys in front of the green screen because it was late at night and the lighting wasn't right and anything. So
Look at each other. Look back.
we kind of had to hack this shot. So basically this entire exterior was recreated based on photography of the real building. You can see it here, it just kind of ends there and it's not very high. I did a really basic model. It's just a bunch of boxes stacked together. And then I put repeating textures on there that are based on the photography that kind of gave me a baseline. I rendered an occlusion path to start and get some lighting in there. A little bit of soft window reflections. And then I started pasting on sections of the photography to cover up sections of the CG portion to get back a lot of the detail. Bit by bit, whatever wasn't working until things just started to look better. The rails of the balconies, there's a glass surface there. So I rendered a reflection to put on there. And so that gave me something like this in the end. And then shadows for the tubes, for the tube connections.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tubes themselves, which are coming on here. Rendered out of Blender like this, and then I just mapped on some texture on it in Nuke here. So I just did a couple of cylinders with a procedural little texture that goes on there, and then some dirt, and then let's see.
This node tree is ridiculous. It's pretty standard for you.
For shots like this, it is, yeah. Easily gets bigger. Added on a little bit of light from the courtyard from below.
Cool.
And this is the light from the top from the distributor, and all that gets projected onto a really simple 2 cards that just worked for this.
Huh.
The camera itself it's kind of a hack as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here the camera is a lot more flat, so it's a bit of a cheat. If you look at this, we're looking up more, but it just kind of worked in the end. And then that gets put onto the sky. So I had gone through a bunch of different looking skies here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sky I was working with for a while, and then I shot this plate here in Hawaii.
Cool.
And it was at the right lighting, the right time of day, and just the right kind of cloud coverage.
Cool.
This is just the effect of the dust because the drone has just crashed onto the rooftop. Something I had in the library.
Yeah.
Looks like this. Just a little dust hit.
Cool.
Some treatment, darkening. And then this is for the window surface that goes on top. So I rendered this grime. It's a texture that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I put that, oops,
Right in front of the.
right in front of the lens where the window is. And I basically have 2 different ones, I think. Yeah, so I have this. And so I just kissed that in really subtle. And then a reflection. So I took the HDR of the apartment and put that onto a sphere
Mm-hmm.
and have it reflect off of that same window card. And so that gives me this reflection, which is not super accurate, but it's good enough. And this gets put on top. And then the window frame itself, it's also totally fabricated. So we have photography like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I just cut pieces out here, bent it into shape where I
Mhm.
needed it, and then moving it into place. And then here's the other beam basically on the left side, which is from a totally different plate. So I stole
Wow,
that from
matched it.
here, basically this frame. I was like, this is the right, more or less the right perspective on this beam. So I cut that out, put that in here. And then that's that. And then I projected this also just onto a card. That's where the window is supposed to be. And that gave me my window frame. Window frame on top of the window. And then we have the plate, which pulling keys, cleaning it up. And then we repoed Mike a little bit because he was just a little bit too low in the plate, and so positionally made more sense to kind of position him up a little bit. And that goes on top. And that's it. That's the shot.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long did you spend on this shot?
Couple of weeks, probably 4 weeks maybe. This is the whole node tree.
Yeah.
All this is map painting stuff basically.
Wow.
This is all background. Then here we have sky, and then down here we have the window stuff, and here's the plate. And that's it.
That's it.
And that's one shot out of 200.
How many shots are as complex as this one?
A good portion. I would say most shots are probably as complex or more.
And who's gonna be doing all this work?
Probably me and you, and whoever else we can get on. We can convince to sacrifice all their free time.
Yeah. Love it. Thank you so much for the tour.
Pleasure.